straight down and up.
Today's EMOM aesthetic workout, we're going a 20-minute AMRAP. We're gonna start with front squats. Then we're gonna go into pull-ups. We're gonna work on some shoulders with some lateral raises, and then finish it up with some biceps because everybody likes to get the guns. And check it out, the very first part of this, we're gonna go 10 minutes, ping pong style, back and forth, a 10-minute EMOM to start with front squats for 8 to 10, and then we're going to go directly into pull-ups for 6 to 8. We're gonna keep that out as long as we can. The reason we do these EMOM aesthetic workouts, because we want to be working on functional movement patterns, the multi-joint movement patterns. That's the squats, hinge, pushes, pulls. But we also want to work on the single joint stuff because, one, having the aesthetic looks awesome. That's why we work out, most of us, to lose body fat and increase muscle mass. We can do that in a short period of time. Also, the health benefits of doing single joint movements, if we're just working on lifting heavy weights all the time without focusing on all of the smaller joints in our body, it starts to lead to a lot of overuse, injury, imbalances, and asymmetries that just get us in a lot of trouble over time. The other thing we want to think about today is the front squat. And I'm going to give you 3 things that we love about the front squat. And this is going to tick a lot of people off, but we choose to do the front squat for 3 big reasons. 1, the back squat is a great method for testing how strong you can possibly be, but it's not the best training tool for teaching the squat. That's the single most important thing, is that we remain healthy. And if your legs die out or your core dies out in the back squat, or you're not strong enough, your brain instantly is going to go to the next strongest piece. So instead of using your legs and your hips, now you're going to be using your back. And we've all seen some really ugly, nasty back squats where people are saving weights. So what that looks like is making sure that when we clean this off the ground, we're here, the bar's on our shoulders, sitting all the way back and down, standing all the way up, knees tracking over the toes, elbows high. And part 2, thinking about maintaining a full grip on the bar the entire time. It's really easy when we get tired to pop a pinky out, maybe 2 fingers, but our ability to keep a full grip on the bar is going to help with mobility. Over time, our elbows are going to get higher, even though it's going to feel funky at first. Second, we're closing the chain at the top. If we have an open grip at the top, we're not in our strongest possible position. That means that when we transition from the clean, we're going to be letting the bar go, which means we're not pulling on it the entire time. When we close the chain, we're telling our brain that it needs to be strong in this position. And what that looks like in the squat is that we're going to be here, up. If you even want to put a hook grip on the bar, awesome. But a full grip on the bar, elbows drive up on the way down, down, and up. The third thing we really like is just the fact that it's a better position with a much more upright torso. By counterbalancing the weight in our front half, we're able to sit further back with much more ease. So if you've got janky ankles, this is going to be something that many of us do just because our feet over time lose a lot of mobility. It can lead to a lot of knee problems, hip problems. But by putting the weight in the front rack, we do a really good job of being able to sit back and down versus starting with a hinging pattern. And some of those problems that we see with the back squat is here. And instead of people actually being able to sit straight down and up, is they initiate with a hinge and now automatically we're in our low back. So to counteract that, we can come to the front rack and our ability to sit straight down and up. It makes the mobility of the movement a little bit easier. EMOM aesthetic today is going to be a 20-minute AMRAP. In the first 10 minutes, we're going back and forth, front squats, straight into pull-ups, and then we're going in the second 10 minutes, starting with flies, dumbbell flies, lateral raises, into bicep curls. We're gonna crush it. We'll see you in the workout. We'll see you guys next week.
Tight.